Good afternoon. Welcome to Saturday, December 18th, Open Gate Show for tomorrow's race card. 9 races on Sunday, December 19th. Pure Pride, Jamaican bottled water, pure water, a pure water we drink. Practice social distancing, wear your mask, sanitize your hands, and make sure you are hydrated. If you don't stand up for something, you'll stoop for nothing. Veteran owner, breeder, and former Member of Parliament, Derek Smith, came on television and stated his reasons for not interested in staying as an owner at Caymanas Park. He mentioned the measly purse money compared with the high cost of maintaining a horse. He elaborated on other aspects that would make a lot of people thinking about their existence in the game. It has been quite a while that we were promised a purse increase. Yes, Supreme Franchise Racing Entertainment Limited has other plans before granting same. It's something where, while there are merriment around, the participants, the owners, trainers, grooms, they're trying to maintain their stay in this wonderful sport. Today, visiting Panamanian jockey and former champion jockey Dick Cardenas had a spell where he fell off his horse in the third, the inevitable. I'm not sure the status of Cardenas, but the Open Gate Show wish him all the best. I did emphasize on Friday's show that Philip Fiani, the type of person he is, and he has granted Everton Miller a winning ride, a ride that was really something to behold, and Everton Miller got carried away, and it so happens that Philip Fian was annoyed when the way Everton Miller touched him. Anyway, so much for that. Tomorrow's 9-race card starts at 12:05 p.m. 5 furlongs run or 1,000 meters run for 3 and up, optional claim in the race, 200 to 250,000. With native bred 6 years and up, hold number 1 4 races, as well as native bred 5-year-olds who are maidens. 9 declared. Number 1, Big Paul. Easiest he has ever raced against for quite a while. Was very uncomfortable returning to the unsaddled enclosure on last, that was 7 days ago. But this trainer ran Derby does excellent with claiming horses. Well, let's see what he can do within 7 days. Number 2, Sacrifice, hard to gauge, especially seeing his trainer has 3 more entries here. He has the Hood returned. Number 3, Poker Star, seen in okay condition. And last win was off a hiatus, that was on the 3rd of July, going 5.5 furlongs when he was up with the leader, took up the running on the curve, and as he approached when he entered the stretch at the furlong point, was 3 lengths away and looked like he was going away, but still they won by 1 1/4 lengths to win from April Spirit, who's here again, and Coat of Arms. Number 4, Boss Izzy, show return form when last at the races, the 12th of October, going 4.5 furlongs, 89 to 1. was up with the speed and won pace to be third, 4.25 lengths to Tansy Tony K Blue Attitude. That was against tougher than these. Number 5, Flying Bullet, last twice he raced way above his class and is back with these. He can impact surely with this type of competition. Number 6, Feet On, US importer who is yet to show value and keeps coming down the claiming ladder, could get a very low exotic spot. Number 7, Here Comes Boss, part of the quartet of entry for trainer Fitzgerald Richards. From 8, April Spirit, looking in the pinkest condition since December and can factor somewhere. Number 9, Dallas, capable of handling these if he's okay. Number 3, Poker Star, reluctantly, from number 4, Boss Izzy. Number 8, April Spirit. Number 9, Dallas. Number 5, Flying Bullet. Incidentally, Dallas should be on top. Tough race to call this. Second race, 5 years and up. It's another claiming race, 150 to 180,000. Native 6 years and up also were eligible, won number 1, 2 races, as well as native 5-year-old, who remains a maiden, 8 declared, 1,100 meters, 5.5 furlongs they go. Number 1, Fortune 100, seeking a hat-trick of wins, of which he can achieve. Seeing is the lone speed here. Number 3, El Mary will be a late non-starter. Number 5, Powerful Red, nicely in at the scales and it's likely to get into the top 3. Wasn't all that happy coming back to unsaddling enclosure on the 15th of November. I had enough time to recover from that, and trainer Fitzgerald Richards is a master in bringing horses like these back to top form. Number 7, Trinity Train, won the 2050 claiming class and down to 180 now. Better than number 5, Powerful Red, by 4 lengths then. Number 8, Synchronized, consistent grey mare who will need number 7, Trinity Train, to harass number 1, Fortune 100 on the lead so that he can to catch the birds before they fly away, passing the winning post. Number 1, Fortune 100, just from number 8, Synchronized. Number 5, Powerful Red. Number 7, Trinity Train. Third race, 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round for choosing up the restricted overnight allowance race for horses who have never won a overnight allowance. 7 declared. Number 2, Unknown Soldier, loves it fresh, but will have 1 or 2 fitter to overcome. Number 3, Big Daddy, a likely non-starter. Number 4, One Done, useful on his day, ran well on the 28th of November with a 5.5 furlongs round at 54 kilos and closed rapidly to get running ahead of God of Love and Got a Girl, who was third, a short behind. Not much speed to chase this time, and will need to to hope for some other means that he can close on these. Number 5, Got a Girl, really looked sharp and easy Sunday, the 12th of December, in that gallop of 1 minute and 1. I have nothing to complain about now, and should give reigning champion trainer Anthony Nunes a win. Number 7, Raw Liquid, may find a low placing. Number 5, Got a Girl. Number 4, What Done. Number 2, Unknown Soldier. Number 7, Raw Liquid. Fourth race, 900 meters straight. 8 declared for native 3 hours, main special weight race. 4.5 furlongs, similar to 900 meters straight. Number 1, Queen Adele, should be the top 5. Maybe in the lower, well, in the middle order of that top 5. Number 4, Fearless Vibe, a debutant born the 14th of May, a great filly by Fearless Vision out of Devised Lady by Dayton Flyer. Now don't own Orange Valley Estate Limited bred Steve Gray, the groom. This horse will debut in Tongue Tie for trainer Ryan Darby and jockey Olin Mullins. Fearless Vibe has been around for quite a long while. High speed, and a trainer who doesn't normally win with these type of horses first time out, but let's see. In a race such as this, Fearless Vibes could be a serious factor. Number 5, Traditional Boy, has number 8, Morse Code to Overcome. Number 6, Big Argument, another debutant. This horse is born May 13th. Cheston filly by Nasheed out of I Don't Know by Kerrygold. David Graham, the owner. Darren Augustus Longmore, the breeder. And also the owner, the groomer rather, of this horse. Very interesting. Edward Stanbury, he trains. Came on Margaret Ride. Big Argument will need more time to show how big his argument is. Number 7, Lovecraft, will another on the card that will be a late run starter. Number 8, Morse Code, looking to be the one here. Number 8, Morse Code from number 4, Fearless Vibes. Number 1, Queen of Dolly. Number 5, Traditional Boy. 5th race, 4 choosing up. It's an optional claim race. 40 to 550,000. Native bred 5-year-olds and up are also eligible who have never won 4 races, as well as imported 5-year-olds and up who have never won 3 races. 5 furlongs straight over 1,000 meters straight. Small field again. 8 declared. Number 1, Lala Diva, ran well enough and last in the high attack to have the possibility of placing on the board in the top 4. That was on the 28th of November. Over this very triple 5 furlongs straight at 15 to 1. Was up with the speed and stayed there to be 3 and 4th behind Casual Affair of Sailor and Sir Cal. Number 4, Gentle Giant, should be in the money behind the antipode favorite, which is number 5, Southern Flight. Has to be the one for top honors here. After its last 2 efforts, 7th of November, going 5 furlongs round, ran on to be 11.5 second behind Alimony, had True Verada behind, came back 7 days after the 28th of November, 5 furlongs straight, drawn in the inner at 92, up with the speed, and won by 1 1/4 lengths, beating Jackson Blessing and winning Charge. Number 6, City Council, claimed for $550,000 on the 22nd of September, when that one went 5.5 furlongs and closed rapidly to be 1 3/4 lengths third to Lala Diva, who she meets again. And Gringo was second. City Council, as I mentioned, was third. Stepped up 5 days after, on the 27th of September, for $750,000, going 5 furlongs straight, which is tomorrow's distance, and very light with jockey Bennett at 22 to 1, close to get within 2.5 lengths behind another commander and Grey Dunn, as well as Colin Tan. Have a very good chance, surely, of upsetting, well, creating a mild upset. But number 5 for me, Southern Flight, from number 6, City Council. Number 1, Lala Diva. Number 4, Gentle Giant. Race 6 for native bred 4 and up. It's a restricted allowance race for native bred who hasn't won 3 races. 5 furlongs straight again, or 1,000 meters straight is the journey for this one. Number 3, Sweet Medicine, seems to have this race in mind, but winning won't be easy. Number 4, Ashley's Glory, like to get another placing, looked in good condition when I saw this one sometime earlier this week. Number 5, Sweet Surprise, the last race was good in blinkers. On the 11th of December, going 6 furlongs. Up with the speed and stayed on to be second, 2 3/4 lengths behind Fabulosity. Radish Roman, he gets his turn to try to bring a surprise for those who will bypass this 1-4 winning chance. Number 6, Vampire Rejection, could close for a low spot on the board based on his last start when he finished third, 3.5 lengths on the 11th of December, going 6 furlongs. Just behind number 5, Sweet Surprise. Number 7, Amazon Darling, a possibility for a spot on the board. Number 8, Nice Percy, slick customer who could upset now. Number 9, It's a Beautiful Day, eased a bit in the scales to make tomorrow beautiful for a connection. Number 11, Money Marshall, didn't beat much when winning 2 weeks ago, but it's fitted now and can get a place in your exotics. Number 9, It's a Beautiful Day. Number 8, Nice Percy. Number 5, Sweet Surprise. Number 4, Ashley's Glory. Number 7, Mama Sharon's Darling. Top 5. Race 7, or imported trios and up, who never won 3 races, as well as native bred trios, and 4-year-olds who have never won 4 races. Now the small field, most of the fields on tomorrow's card are small. 8 declared here, a mile or 1,600 meters they go. Number 2, Classical Orb, will not start tomorrow. Number 4, Unruly Boss, facing number 6, Big Julie, who betted him by 12.5 lengths on last. But Unruly Boss is trading much, much better now for this. Number 5, Santorini, his last run saves a lot. That was on the 4th of December, going 7 furlongs. He closed to getting in 2 3/4 lengths, second to the out-of-class Billy Wiz. Had stablemate Burn Identity with here a shorter behind. Both of them went in down in head bob. Number 6, Big Julie, highly thought of colt who was raised only 6 times so far. Connections had high hopes of winning this season derby, as he was bred in the United States and was born here in utero. They paid a lot of money for this one. He has issues, yes, but all he needs to repeat as on last to better these. And on the 20th of November, going 9 from 25 yards, he slaughtered the field by 9 3/4 lengths, including Burn Identity and Santorini, for that victory. Number 7, Burn Notice, Chase Billy Wiz, and stablemate number 5, Santorini, on last, 4th of December, going 7 furlongs. Finished third, 2 1/4 lengths behind Billy Wiz. Santorini was second, Burn Identity was third. Number 6, Big Julie, from number 4, on Ruly Boss. Number 5, Santorini. Number 7, Burn Identity. Either of those 3 behind number 6 could get second. We come to the penultimate race. It's for native bred 2-year-olds that made a special weight race. 10 declared. 1,600 meters or 6.5 furlongs. Number 1, 31 Kisses. Ran okay on the 4th of December. Going a mile, finishing second, 2 3/4 lengths behind Rainville. Not much in that race, but that was an improved effort and should improve and could run well enough to repeat staying on the board. Number 2, John Wheeler, should have learned from that debut last week. is stretching out and experiencing the curve this time for Jason Acosta and Anthony Nunes, the rider. Number 3 on the wave gets first on Lasix after displaying value on debut, the 28th of November, going 6 furlongs in the tongue tie. Finished third, 4.5 lengths behind Baby Like and Gilbert. Did broke awkward from the gate then, and breaking better now. Another wave could be fighting this one out. Number 6, Our Angel, seems to have her issues sorted out as evident at size. Let's see what she does tomorrow. Number 7, Lorena, a debutant, born the 13th of May, a big colt by Bird Identity out of Classic Princess by Western Classics. Anthony Nunes, Stephen Nansing, and Rajendra Poe owns Anthony Nunes, trains Shadowless Rides, or the former breeder Kevin Williams, the groom. Has shown speed on the exercise track earlier in the year, but hasn't really looked like one that is ready for a win. Number 9, Rapunzel, runner up in 5 of her 6 career starts. Stretching out now and will be able to relax better. Its advantage is that, her advantage is that she knows how to pass horses. Not much of these horses in there knows that. So Rapunzel has that asset overall in this race. Number 10, Another Brother gets first time Visor and Omar Walker. Number 3, though, Another Wave from number 2, Giant Wheeler. Number 9, Rapunzel, top 3 in this race for me. For third and fourth, number 6, Our Angel, and number 1, 31 Kisses. The final race, the Roland Castle Trophy. Norman Palmer trained this one, Ruth Hussey owned, and the great Emilio Rodriguez was the rider on most occasions. Very talented gray horse whose career was short-lived. 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs, 11 declared. Number 1, Ring Charmer, first of 2 here for trainer Patrick Lynch. Popped up on last, but Cruella was not seen. Could be a factor again. Number 3, Sweet Majesty, gets half a furlong more to do better than on the 11th of December, going 5.5 furlongs when was with the speed, but when it quickened, Sweet Majesty was left flat-footed and finished fourth. 2 lengths behind Cruella, Ring Charmer, and a Jason Blessing. Sweet Majesty has Anthony Thomas remaining and has a very good chance of winning now against Lesser. Number 4, Sweet Majesty, Sweetly Man rather. Well-bred colt who is experienced the turn now. Won on debut as the Open Gate Show has emphasized that he could, and he should be on the improve and can get into the top 4 in a field such as this. Number 6, Simba the Line, the other Patrick Lynch entry, has been training okay, destroyed recent winner in that race on the 12th of June, going this journey of 6 furlongs, pulling away to win by 8.5 lengths. And the horse I'm talking about is Turn on the Light, who was second. Simba the Line, well, 2 entries here for Patrick Lynch, and both could run well, especially the latter. And the 7, Walking Cole will be closing for needed money for trader Anthony Nunes. Number 9, Baton Rouge, has been taken quite a long time in this class, where twice he lost very close. If he can produce that good display as on the 7th of August, going 6.5 furlongs, when he led and got beat in a head bob to the out of class I Am Fred, which stablemate is the ball behind, he will win this race. Well, let's see if all those runs after weren't really, he wasn't really fully focused. I doubt that though. He must have been in quite a number of those races preceding. Number 10, T. Brady lacked speed and may not get enough pace to be afforded a collapse approaching the winning post for him to get up in time. Robert Alladine rides again. Number 11, Great Brit, looking sharp on the fast track since late November. Very light and is hard to gauge. Number 3, Sweet Majesty, from number 9, Baton Rouge. Number 4, Sweet Band. Number 10, T. Brady. Number 7, Old King Cole. Watch out for number 11, Great Brit, for those who play the exotics. That's it for today's show, well, this afternoon's show. Be careful and be wise. You have enough time to decide who you're going to select in what order. Take care.